Good day and welcome to another episode of On the Couch with Media Xpose. Today, firstly, happy Women's Month to all celebrating Women's Month. Today we are joined on the couch by Roxanna Cloete. She is a phenomenal executive assistant, event coordinator, and visionary behind the 5 Years and 5 Angels initiative. Welcome to Media Exposed.
Wow. Thank you for having me
How are
on
you
the
feeling
couch.
today?
I feel a little bit anxious.
Well,
but I
happy
think,
Women's Month.
thank you. And likewise.
Thank you so much for being a mover and shaker, and we are so glad to have you on the couch today. So, just tell us a little bit about who Roxanna is.
So, as you already highlighted, I'm an executive assistant. I've got plus minus 33 years experience supporting senior execs across different industries. And I'm a proud member of leading both international and local professional bodies, which supports administrative professionals. Events have always been my passion, a talent which I discovered in my teenage years, where I actually worked for someone doing events to earn sort of an income, while I was still at school. And I think when I entered the corporate environment, I was given that exposure to tap into that talent.
Yeah.
And it's since grown. And then also, I'm involved, in my corporate years, I was involved with CSI projects. But the 5 Years, 5 Angels initiative is something that is very close to my heart. And since this year marks the 5-year anniversary of the passing of these 5 amazing young women, I was prompted to do this event, the Women's Day event linked with the charity, which is the SOS Children's Village.
Okay, before you go off into much detail,
Yes.
Rox, please tell us a little bit about who the girls are. Who are these 5 angels?
Okay, so the 5 angels are my 2 daughters, Angelique and Shantae, Jamie, Jenna, and Jessie. 5 remarkable young women, great personalities, very talented. They both had degrees and also involved in sports. And not only that, in sort of many other areas where they had such a great impact on so many young and old.
Oh, amazing.
Yes.
Were these the only 2 daughters that you had? Or do you have more children?
No, Angelique and Shantae were my only daughters.
Oh, and how old were they?
So I think at the time, Angelique was, before her passing, was about to turn 26. Shantae was 21.
Okay. So
Yes.
when you say that they had a love for sport, what kind of sport were they into?
So Angelique had just, I think she was 2 years into playing softball, but she was also a hockey player, a very good
wow.
hockey player. Shantae was also netball. And then the other girls, I never had the opportunity to meet Jessie, which
Okay.
is the identical twin.
Oh, she had a twin. Jessie had a twin.
That's
Yeah,
right,
yes,
an
yes, yes, I
identical
remember.
twin.
Yeah.
So I never got to meet her, but I think she was also a netball, a very
Okay.
good netball player. And then Jamie and Jenna were Western Province softball players.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So very much taking leadership in their sports. I mean, I've done some research on the girls and all I've seen was sports. That's why I was thinking, okay, what is it exactly that they were into? Because I saw someone said baseball, there was softball as well, and netball mentioned as well. And
Yes.
were they close friends, the 5 of them?
So I think with Angelique and Shantae and then their cousin Jamie, they were always sort of together, and then Jenna as well.
Yeah.
Not so much Jessie from what I can recall, but I think there was a bond there. There was a bond.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay. So, and your daughters, they were at UWC, if I'm correct.
That is correct.
What is it that they studied?
Okay. So, Angelique did BCom, where she triple majored.
Wow.
She was also a peer facilitator.
Nice.
And funny enough, one of the students that she was sort of mentoring, she got to work with him.
Wow.
And he also paid tribute at the funeral to her.
Oh, beautiful, man.
And then I think, so and Shante was at UWC as well. I had the privilege of walking the stage to accept her degree. And that in itself for me that was a moment. It was really special, that I was able to walk that stage for her. Because just, when she received her results in December, I think it was just before Christmas, she said, "Mom, we are going to celebrate." Wow. And I was glad that I could do that. And we even had a celebration in honor of her. Okay. Because I know how much she had put into her studies.
Okay, so Rox, tell me how, it's 5 years, this year December marks 5 years since, the passing of the girls. Tell me, how was your journey with grief? How have you survived your journey with grief, and how did you also help others in your situation?
So over the past 5 years, my life has changed in ways that one can not even imagine. I've had to live a life without my daughters being physically present. And I think the first 2 years was such a challenge, both for my husband and myself. But we told ourselves that grief will not define us. I believe that God has carried me through every step of the way. Otherwise, I would not be here. And I believe that He has a greater purpose for me. I struggled with finding my purpose, but I think I'm at a point where I can see what my purpose is. And the purpose for me is carrying not only my girls' legacy forward, but to continue my legacy. And that legacy is to give back to institutions where there are girls. And that is why I have, 2 years ago, it started off merely as going to celebrate Shantae's heavenly birthday, her 24th heavenly birthday, at the SOS village in Thornton. And the then director approached me and said, "Do you want to adopt a cottage for restoration?" And I said, "I'll think about it." And then last year I wasn't focused on this project, but this year when I realized it's the 5 years, that's when the vision came about for the 5 years, 5 angels, and tying it in to the SOS charity. And I think for me, this journey has made me see life through different lenses. Life, it's seen it with compassion, resilience, and it's also helped me to slow down and to reflect. And going forward, I think I want to be a voice for other women to show that from loss there is light and that one can rise above any situation. And it's all about where your focus is, where your mindset is. And so with this Women's Day, I wanted to create a platform not only for women, that has experienced trauma through loss, but through any other challenges that they may have experienced.
So, Rox, tell us a little bit about when the event is taking place and where.
Okay, so the date is 29 August. Venue is Bloberg Beach Hotel.
Beautiful venue.
Absolutely.
We love the Bloberg.
So that venue has a lot of significance to us.
Oh, is it?
So we loved spending time with the girls there. We've even spent a Christmas there
Wow.
with our girls. We've hosted my husband's birthday party there.
So very close to the
Very
family
close.
then.
And it's also a venue that's close to their memorial bench
Oh, beautiful.
at Bloberg Beach.
Okay, they have a bench. You didn't tell me about that,
Yes.
Rox.
Yes, well now you know. So
okay, cool. So at your event, you are looking to have, Little Birdie told me that you're going to have some women-owned businesses vendoring at your event. Are you appealing for women to get on board, and how do they get on board?
So yes, I definitely want to get female entrepreneurs or business owners to be part of the day. So anybody that's interested can reach out to me.
Okay. Is there email address?
Yes, there is an email address. So it's roxanna.cloete@outlook.com.
Okay. Is there any criteria?
So there would be a fee for having the table.
Okay.
So aside from maybe purchasing the ticket if you want to be part of the full event, there would also be an amount of $750 to just have a table.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Rox, tell us a bit about the SOS Village blog that's going to be erected in memory of the girls. How did that come about?
Okay, so because I've adopted one of the cottages, which houses 8 young girls, we are going to get involved with the restoration, which is mainly making the home or the house a home for them. And that would include painting interior, exterior, sorting out the kitchen cupboards, the bedroom cupboards, maybe even getting new beds and bedding.
Okay, cool. And how can others get involved?
So I think once again they can reach out to me via email, and we can schedule time to chat about how they would like to get involved.
Okay, great stuff.
Yes.
Rox, so one of your lifelong dreams is to start an education fund for disadvantaged women. Tell us a little bit about that.
So how that thought came about was because all 5 young women were graduates. And I think because they never really had the opportunity to live out the experience or their dreams, I want to give back. I want to create an opportunity for girls to be able to go and study. And so at the moment, not a lot of thought has been given as to how that will come about. But that is my initial thoughts.
Yeah, it's in the pipeline.
It's in the pipeline. And yes.
Let's speak it into the universe.
We're definitely speaking it into the universe. And if anybody has sort of some ideas on how we can start that, that would be appreciated.
Reach out.
Yes.
Okay, Rox, so quickly before we go, tell us where can people purchase tickets, what are the costs, and how can others get on board with sponsorships?
Okay, so ticket sales is via Quicket, and then the ticket price is $5.50, and we'll start the event with a buffet breakfast, and then we'll go into the main program, hopefully starting between 12 and 12:30. And then I'd like to also appeal to anybody who would like to come on board with regards to sponsorships in terms of maybe goodie bag items, vouchers, or lucky draw items.
Okay. Tell me also a little bit about the activities happening on the day. You have guest speakers as well.
So on the day, we've got inspirational speakers. We'll also, instead of having just a sit down, we want people to feel engaged or get engaged. And then we've also got activities during the session.
Okay, cool. What time is it starting, Meryl?
So 10:30 would be breakfast, and we're hoping to have it until about 4 o'clock.
So it's a full day.
A full day.
Make a day of it.
A jam-packed program.
So in conclusion, it has been fun having you here today, Rox. I must say, I've learned so much from you, and you sharing your heart. You basically poured out everything. Tell us quickly before we go, what is it that you would like to say to women this Women's Month? How would you like to inspire women? And how can women join and become part of your movement?
Okay. So this Women's Day is about women rising, about rediscovery and transformation. And the day will create a space for networking, connection, and fun, uplifting experience. And I think my hope is to create a platform where women can connect, network, share their stories, build opportunities, feel seen and supported. I want to be a voice of inspiration for anyone navigating loss, transition, or uncertainty. I want this space to grow into a community, one where women rise above their circumstances and rewrite their stories with courage and compassion. And my closing reflection, this 5-year journey has been lonely, transformational, and eye-opening, but it has also shown me that even in difficult seasons, we can rebuild, we can rise, we can become. And together we can create spaces that honor our past, celebrate our present, and shape a powerful future.
Oh. Thank you so much, Roxy. It's been fun having you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing with us once again. And we hope that our viewers at home have taken something. I hope that you've grasped something today out of Roxy's stories. We wish you all the best, Roxy, to you and your team with your 5 Angels initiative. And we hope that everything goes well this month with your event. Thank you so much again. And thank you at home for joining us here on the couch with Media Xpose.